what Roy Keane said after the game last night. It may have been a flippant comment, and it all came from this. That this is what really got Roy Keane going. Erik ten Hag on Sir Jim Radcliffe after the game last night said, I think it's an inspiration. Everyone is optimistic. There's a lot of work to do. It's a journey. We will have some setbacks, but we must stay alive. And Roy Keane's response to that was this. The manager there mentions a project, basically. It probably means he'll be gone in the next few months. This dreaded word project, no, I didn't see it tonight with United, and I've not seen it for the last few months. But they're in the next round. It's an easy draw the next time round, but you need a better level of performance, and the chances they made tonight, you always expect more. So Roy Keane basically coming out and saying that Erik ten Hag coming out, talking about, you know, there's a project, there'll be setbacks, it's a journey. Roy Keane basically coming out and saying, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? You know, you'll probably be sacked in the next few months for words like that, because you... And I presume he's looking at it and going, he just doesn't see anything. He doesn't see anything to think that there is a project. He doesn't see anything from that team to think that, you know, these setbacks are acceptable. It's interesting because as somebody that doesn't want the manager to get sacked, and I can't deny that, I want this manager to stay, but I'm fully aware of what's going on. Roy Keane doesn't always get it right. I'll never, ever forget him saying that the tackle on Luke Shaw that snapped his leg was a fair tackle. But that's Roy Keane for you. He's the greatest captain we've ever had in Premier League history, certainly. And, you know, he's got very strong opinions about what Manchester United should be. I don't think you necessarily have to follow the blueprint of Roy Keane or Gary Neville, etc. But they have got their hearts in the right place, and I think he's right about Ten Hag. I think as a football fan last night, I found us very frustrating to watch. I think that some things need calling out, and coming out after a Wigan game and saying, well, we played well, we just didn't score as many chances. I've been watching this style of football now for a very long time. It feels a lot longer than it was. And I am frustrated, disappointed, and tired of seeing the same shit attacks break down. I think Roy Keane was pissed off last night, and I think he was pissed off about a lot of the things that you were pissed off about as well. I think he was unhappy with the way that we played. I think he was unhappy with the style of football. And, you know, as he says there, the manager mentions a project. It probably means he's going to be gone in the next few months. I didn't see it tonight with United, and I've not seen it for the last few months. That's very damning, because I'm not saying that Sir Jim Radcliffe is going to sit there and read what Roy Keane's got to say. Far from it. He definitely shouldn't. So David Brailsford shouldn't. You shouldn't just be listening to ex-players. I mean, that's going to send us down a road we don't want to go down. They would not have sacked Ollie. So we don't want to be listening to ex-players verbatim. But as a football fan of Manchester United, which I assume Roy Keane is, he raises some valid points. We haven't seen anything for the last few months, and we didn't see anything last night. Wigan are not a very good side, and I think if we'd played a good side last night, they'd have beaten us. I don't know how high you'd need to go, but I would imagine certain championship sides would have given us a problem last night, and that was our best team. So I don't take a lot of positives from the performance last night. I thought we played badly, apart from Mainu, Garnacho, Delo. When Erik ten Hag comes out and talks about projects and time and setbacks and journeys, I think this is what's probably irritated Roy Keane, and probably has irritated some of you and me to a certain extent. What journey? What setbacks? What are we talking about, Eric, here?